Hi, my name is Christy Rose, and I have an invitation for you. I will be offering private Tantra sessions in the Sacramento area. This is the first time that I've offered my work in this area, and it's the first time that I've done work of this kind since the start of the pandemic. I have limited availability, and what I'm really looking for are a handful of perfect fit students who are ready to learn what the art of love has to offer to them in their lives. In this video, I want to give you a brief rundown of my training in the art of conscious loving as taught by Charles Muir, my experience on the path of yoga. I'm going to give you some insights into the kinds of things that you might expect to learn from a Tantra practitioner, what sorts of benefits you might expect in your life, as well as a brief description of the sessions that I'll be offering. I'm also going to tell you how the skills and techniques that you learn in sessions with me give you the ability to harness your own creative life force energy to empower your dreams. And finally, at the end, I'm going to share with you a little bit about how your participation, having a session with me, and your donation is supporting me to continue to pursue my dreams. I started studying and practicing yoga in the year 2000. I'm not going to tell you how old I was back then, but I was pretty young. This was before yoga became a really big trend. And by the time I was 22, I went on a trip to India for about 3 months, which I considered to be a spiritual pilgrimage. I went and visited a woman named Amma. By my late 20s, I was teaching yoga classes, working full-time as a massage therapist. I was on the staff at a somatic wellness center in San Diego, where we had wellness classes, fitness classes, massage, acupuncture, herbology. We did seasonal fasting and cleansing. Truly, I built a wealth of experience of what it means to work with people who are seeking a better quality of life from many different directions. Shortly after my stint at the Wellness Center, I encountered Charles Muir and the Source School of Tantra Yoga. And over the next few years, I completed the training program offered at the Source School of Tantra Yoga, including the beginner's weekend, intermediate weekend, levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. I also participated in the one and only level 5 that happened right before everything shut down for the pandemic. From about 2013 to 2016, I had a private practice in San Jose where I saw hundreds of Tantra students. I did hundreds of sessions and witnessed firsthand the way that these practices can transform the way that people experience intimacy, love, sexuality, pleasure, and even just experience an enhancement of their quality of life because they're now relating to themselves and the people that they love in their lives in all new ways. Continue to attend and participate in trainings at the Source School of Tantra Yoga, which is now going by the name The Art of Conscious Loving, which is also the title of the book written by Charles and Caroline Muir over 30 years ago. This book continues to be one of the most simple and clear introductions to the practice of Tantra that are on the market, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. During the pandemic, Charles and his school actually released a whole new bundle of practice tools, including White Tantra Laya Yoga and some Red Tantra partner practices that can be completed with clothes on. The curriculum at Source Tantra is a combination of ancient yogic practices combined with modern understanding of intimacy, relationships, and the process of sexual awakening for both men and women. In classes and seminars, we use breathing techniques, focus on sacred geometry, sacred sounds, awareness of energy, and the use of conscious touch, among other things, to influence the way that we experience first our own energy and then the energy of our partner. As students, we are guided step by step through a process of learning to become comfortable, both practicing the techniques on ourselves, sharing them with others, and teaching them to individuals, couples, and groups of students. One of my favorite parts of all the trainings that I took at the Source School of Tantra Yoga is the way that the students bond with one another and lifetime friendships are formed. There is an environment of such acceptance and love and openness around the subject of sexuality and of relating and of really what is our capacity and potential for love as human beings. It's a truly inspiring environment. And I can say with all honesty that students come back again and again to repeat the courses just so that they can be in the environment, and I count myself among them. One of my favorite ways of working with people has been one-on-one sessions with men and private sessions with couples, which brings me into the sessions that I will be offering. The first type of session that I will be offering is listed on my website as a pink wholeness and harmony session. These sessions can be done as a single or as a couple. And during these sessions, we will be going through a sequence of exercises as presented in Charles Muir's Intimacy Meditations for Two. These sequences can be practiced with your clothes on, and that's what we're going to do in a safe environment where we're learning how to use our breath, our intention, our touch, and our bodies to make a deeper connection. If you're a single, I will be your practice partner, and we'll put on the video and do it together. If you are a couple, I will be your guide and help support you as you move through the sequence that is presented in the video. At the end of the session, there'll be a chance for me to answer any questions that you might have had. I will be right there to help clarify any questions that you have over the techniques as they're presented in the video. I expect that at the end of the session, whether you came as a single or as a couple, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that these practices have value for you in your life. The other types of sessions that I will be offering are the hands-on sessions. And again, you can come as a single or as a couple. If you are a single, I will be guiding you through an experience of receiving touch, being guided in your breath and focus, and learning ways that you can enhance your experience of your own energy. I will teach you skills that you can practice at home on your own body. I will help you to awaken the levels of pleasure that you're able to experience and show you how your breath, your sound, and your focus bring you into higher and deeper levels of relaxation, pleasure, and connection. Regardless of which session type you choose, we will always start with a phone consultation so I can determine your starting point, your goals, answer any questions, and I can really determine whether this is something that we're a good fit for. Your session donations make sure that I have the ability to continue to pursue my dreams. When I was young, I was singing all the time. I was singing in the shower, I was singing in the car, I would go into the garage when my parents were away and turn on the speakers that my dad had installed in the garage, and I would sing along to my favorite artists at the top of my lungs. Unfortunately, somewhere along the way, I picked up the belief that only certain special people on this planet got to really focus on the things that they love. And my life became one that was focused on the ideal of survival. I went to college, tried to get jobs after I graduated, and felt so unfulfilled that I wound up going on spiritual pilgrimage to India and then enrolling in a school of holistics so that I could try to figure out what it took to actually have genuine happiness in life. After many years of pursuing being a healer and a coach and a teacher so that I could help others fulfill their lives, I finally realized that what I really needed was to make space in my life for music. So fast forward to now, after all of the pensiveness and the internal reflection that the pandemic afforded us, I finally realized that I had to have music in my life. And so at this point in time, I'm happy to report that I'm taking voice lessons at a local music school. And I've also been singing with a very informal ensemble group of men and women who like to get together once a week and just sing. The beautiful thing is that I have music in my life, that I'm practicing every day, and I feel now that I am finally fulfilling my dream of simply being a person in love with the art of music. But these things cost money, and so your donation is largely supporting me to have a lifestyle where I can afford my music lessons and afford to devote a lot of my time every day to playing and practicing music. I'm going to refer you to my YouTube channel where you can see various videos of me practicing music and trying my hand at producing music. I have a combination of covers as well as original music over there on my website, so you can see that I'm not just talking and making things up. I am legitimately playing and practicing music on a regular basis, and even more consistently in the last several months since I started investing in my lessons. So part of the techniques that you will learn and the secret teachings that almost nobody in our culture knows about is the practice and the art of sex magic. Sex magic is really what I consider to be the heart of Tantra. Sex magic is about taking our imagination and the dreams that live inside of us, the sort of experiences that we want to share with the people in our lives, and the experiences that would make up a life that meant we are fulfilling our dreams. And we get to join the pleasure and the energy of our sexuality to those dreams. So that every session and every time that you practice or you make love with a partner becomes an offering. Let me dedicate this energy, this passion, and this pleasure to this intention, this thing that I desire to experience and share with the people in my life. I wholeheartedly believe that this earth will be a much better place when more individuals feel empowered to pursue their authentic dreams and visions for their lives. Because when you're a happier person, when you're more fulfilled, when you're feeling uplifted and inspired and feeling yourself in motion towards your dreams, I believe that we all become kinder people, more generous people, more loving people. And I believe that the art of love and the techniques and the practices of Tantra can help you to find alignment with your dreams. And that's part of what I want to teach you. Thank you for watching this video and for taking the time to learn a little bit about my offerings. If you think that we might be a good match, go ahead and send me an email at christyrosemuir@gmail.com. From there, we'll go on to set up our phone consultation. If you haven't already, I want to invite you to check out my free Magnetic Man Initiation 2.0. It is a short video course that I created in 2017 to help give men a way to start feeling more connected to their authentic selves. Again, I'm Christy Rose. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you down the Tantra path.